I'll give y'all 2 snaps, 4 snaps. How you doing? Hope you're having a good night, good evening, good morning, good day, a good existence. And I hope you're getting all what you want out of reality. This is not going to be a long one. If you catch me, you catch me. You don't, you don't. You're going to have to watch that pre-recorded. So, we all know. We don't all know. We don't all know because a lot of people is living in denial. If something's already not affecting their brain, they can't even think for themselves. So while people was in denial about what's going on, having their head in the fucking sand like some dummies, while Muslims is taking over Canada, taking over Texas, taking over all of cities in the United States. These Muslims, these motherfuckers. Marching through Texas. Marching through Texas. Where are the American people? Nowhere to be found. ICE, nowhere to be found. No one's doing anything. They're just literally invading our space. Canada took a lot of places, then got took over already. And now they're about to take your daughters and sons. Sending their ass what, to Iran? For a war that's not even theirs? Come on, you piece of fucking shit. This is crazy. Insane. This shit is crazy. It's like it knows. It's like it knows, like I use this. They won't even let me get to my shit. Here it is.
August 19, 2026, a potential cyber attacks against our power grid systems that could knock out and black out the entire United States for 18 months. And they're saying it is shockingly easy. In fact, they're saying that 12-year-olds with internet access could do this. And so Iran doing this, they said, is not out of the picture, and it could be absolutely devastating. Let's take a look at the latest headlines coming out today, August 19th, so you can see it for yourself. Shockingly vulnerable U.S. power grid could result in an 18-month nationwide blackout. An expert has warned. This is coming out all across the headlines today, August 19th, 2026. Take a look at some more with me. Warning that a mammoth nationwide blackout could last 18 months as power grids' appalling weak spots are exposed. And they're saying this is something the IRGC could actually easily do to the United States. U.S. is at risk of an 18-month-long blackout that could extend across the entire nation, experts claim. So just to clarify, we're going to be getting into the details of this, but they're saying this is not just a city or a region. They're saying the entire United States of America could be entirely blacked out, shut down, and we would be unable to get our systems up for roughly 18 months is the estimate that we are hearing. Now, in addition to that, take a look at this. We've been continually hearing threats coming out from the IRGC. They are threatening to target global energy and internet infrastructure if Iran is attacked again. This came out August 12th when we had heard some of the more recent threats against the U.S. power grid systems. And just to clarify, it says here global energy and internet, but in case you are wondering, Iran made sure that we knew. Iran lawmakers threaten U.S. power grid if Iran is attacked. And that is not just grids of U.S. assets in the Middle Eastern region. They're talking specifically about attacking U.S. soil in North America. We're going to get into the details of this as they're saying that this would be coast to coast west to east, every single resident in the United States would be blacked out for 18 months. And they're saying it's actually shockingly simple to achieve. They believe that 12-year-olds with access to the internet could do it because we are operating on archaic systems that need immediate attention right away. Now, in addition to that, we've also been receiving attacks against our water systems, the cyber attacks in the U.S. water sector, and the...
If it calls for them to do so, it was worth it. If it was calls for them to shut my 3,000 followers down, my channel down, it was worth it. It was worth it. How can it not be worth it? Because the universe knows what's important, what's going down. It knows. You can't hide that. You can't hide that. Freeze-dry food, bullets. Freeze-dry food or canned food and bullets. You won't be seeing me no more if they cut the electricity off. You're not finna be on your TikTok and Instagrams. 18 months, if not longer. Oh, that COVID shit was prepping y'all. Was prepping y'all to stay in the house and grind. I see where they're not letting people grow gardens. Oh, they are controlling. There's people think about like, one, the world would never end. Everyone can die off. And the world would never end. The world will never end. If all humans died off. There's going to be an event here, an event there, an event here, an event there, there. That's going to cause, and that is causing all this shit. It's all happening all at one time. It's so much stuff happening. I can kind of probably justify why people want to stick their head in the sand like fucking dummies. Because there's so much information to process, they can't. It's too much going on. They're fucking with your tires, in your car, cameras, even with the flock fleasies. Those going up everywhere. You own this shit all the time. So, the algorithm, they're talking about AI They're talking about AI have escaped. They're talking about AI have escaped. Guess what? Guess what? Not even on the subject. Guess what? I forgot what other state dropped second or third, but Atlanta, dirty, infested, nasty ass Atlanta, Georgia, where all of the faggots live.
Man, the reports just came in. It's 1 million plus people walking around Atlanta right now with HIV. And y'all still want to go around here sleeping around with folks like everything is so cool and so sweet and so dandy. 1 million plus people, man. You know how crazy that is? Walking around with HIV. And that ain't even counting all the folk. That ain't even counting all the even know they got it. Imagine all the folk. It's probably like another 2 million that don't even know they got it. So it's really 3 million folk walking around here.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, better strap up out here, man, to go selling it.
Let alone catching that shit from being injected. You have 1 million people, if not more, infected with HIV. And that's just Atlanta alone. The capital of faggery. Is that even a word? Is that even a word? Bruh. Also, too, I'm not trusting shit. No. You couldn't pay me to trust a human. Bring it on. Bring it on. 18 months without power. 18 months, if not more, without power. I know that this is going to affect me too, but I damn near welcome it. You know why? Because all of these motherfuckers need a reality check. As it goes from, you have any sugar, you have any water, you have any bread, to anybody there? Then next to just kicking down your fucking door. Freeze dry food. Bullets. They are telling you by the day. It's getting very hard. It's getting very hard for your nanotechnology to keep you docile. It's getting very hard for the nanotechnology that they pumped you with to keep you in a docile state. Even that is starting to wear off. It's only so much stupidry, if that's even a real word. As much as you can be stupid until you see and realize what's actually happening. The draft, if you have 2 sons, you might as well wave bye-bye to one of them, let alone if they're not an actual real citizen. Bye. Yeah, that. I'm talking about that. That shit. Yeah, that shit that all y'all got. That shit all of you infected humans got. You couldn't pay me $1 trillion to take that shit. You didn't get it? Give me a thumbs up so I can believe that. If you didn't get that shit. Because you acting like you forgot about the motherfucking like button. What that's at, my boy? We communicating? There we go. That's my chat. That's my motherfucking chat right there, baby. That's what we talking about. Show me love and I will show you love for sure. Because damn nowadays, your own family don't even want to show you love. Your own family don't even want to support you. They're talking about go get a fucking slave job and contribute to the system. Get the fuck out of here. Clearly, a human being is not aware of what's going on in their reality. Clearly. If you're talking about college or a job, if you're trying to get one or trying to go, you're clearly a stupid human. Clearly. And if you do have a job right now, what are you doing with your paychecks? What are you doing? Let me show you. By default, what you should have. And this is not even remotely a drop in the bucket. Fuck all this shit. The hell with this whole entire house. All I care about is this. This is what I care about. Right here. If you don't got one of these, with your importance in it, you're fucked. Talking about you finna bug in. Who knows? You may have to bug out. This whole house can burn the fuck down. Cars and all this material bullshit can go. This shit have no value to me. This and this is all I give a fuck about. We're going to go through a little bit. Just a little bit, and I'll show you what I'm rocking with. And this is not even remotely a drop in preparedness. So don't even remotely try to put me in some prepared type mode. You gotta have your, you got to. Blanket for like a king size bed. And you can fold it up into this. Simple stuff. Nail clippers. You know how your average, typical, idiot ass human was fighting over toilet paper? Fighting over toilet paper. Do you know what these are? Do you know what these are? If a human was acting like that over toilet paper, just imagine how would they act over these. And I have more. I have a whole lot more. You probably can't even get your hands on these anymore. Let's continue. We ain't done. Gloves. Gotta have those. Need much more of these. Need much more of these. Clips. a black set of jeans, a black set of kicks, a black shirt, a black sweater, mask for sure. Oh yeah, and all this shit right here, getting ripped off. It's too bright. You're a fucking beacon. You better have one of these. I can't show my real one because they will cut this live off like that. But you better have one of these. At the minimum with 1,000 rounds. All your shit, knives, filters, all of that. I'm not finna continue to even go through all this shit. Something that you honestly, truly value. Not this materialistic bullshit. This shit. You can have fun with this shit. But that's where it ends. You new? Shout out. Thank you. They're talking about putting you back 18 months in the dark. Right now, I forgot where it's at though, but they've been 8 days without, what is it? Some spot been 8 days without water. I mean, not water, without electricity. Not Texas, somewhere. Oh shit. But they have went 8 days without water. I mean, without electricity, straight. Yeah, you got to. Yeah, you got to learn that. You got to learn that. Why do you think they're burning the books? Why do you think they're burning the books? They don't want you to plant your garden. They don't. No. They're gonna come. Matter of fact, you don't even own the house that you're paying mortgage on anyway. You don't own that shit. You're still renting. While you rent and then you talk about you're still renting that motherfucker. Cause I can. It's renting all over imaginary renting. This is how they mind fuck you with the Thanos glove. With all the stones working at one time. We're going to get you. Oh, you want to get away from renting or you can own? They literally mind fuck you. And to think you own something, this concept of ownership. If I take this from you, it's no longer yours. You're going to have to take that from me. But the fact that people was just not, because we have a system of an agreement. You take my stuff, I call the police on you. That's finna go bye-bye. It's going to be up to you to defend what you think is yours. And I had to learn this out the hard way as an adult. Because I have had 2 cars taken from me. And no matter how much I cried, was sad, yelled, was angry, it did not bring my car. It's not even mine no more. I had to understand this. This is not mine no more. That car belongs to them now. Unless I was able to fucking flash Thon back in time and catch their ass before they hit the freeway with my car. Well, with the car that they took from me. All I can do was sit in the street. Literally like this. In the middle of the street. Didn't care if I got hit or not. Tears all in my eyes, bruh. Because at one moment, I had a 96 hatchback. Brand new paint. 16-inch Rota GT3s on it. Lowered. 45-inch tires. Sitting stupid. ITB, swap, Y8, D16. Clean. And they took that bastard from me. And I was like, oh, that's no longer mine. That's theirs. I don't own that. Matter of fact, I didn't own it to begin with. I got conditioned to something called ownership. And I had to understand and understand very quick. Like, you don't own anything. You don't own anything. You hold on to things. And as a living being, if one can't understand that, you're just clearly lost. It's good also to be not worried about a female anymore. Also feels amazing to be free again. Feels good. Because it's always someone that you're going to trust that will betray you some sort of way. That's why you focus on yourself in your journey. And as we continue to go into these times, if you're thinking about praying, your ass is grass. All the praying in the world, it's not going to bring your electricity back. Get prepared. Old people, it's not even getting Medi-Cal no more. At all. People was moving back in with their relatives. Most definitely. It's supposed to get very, very interesting. Real fast. Real fast. Y'all wake up now. Yes, y'all do. Y'all wake up now. Thank you for the heart. Make sure you hit that like though. If you ain't hit it by now, that's what I want. Make sure you hit that like button for me, because that's the chat. Make sure, never, ever forget to hit that. Never forget. Because that's the communication. And if you awake, thank you. Continue to get awake, because when you awaken, it's not just an awakening. There's multiple awakenings that you're going to go through. A lot of people say, I'm awake. No, it ain't just, oh, I'm woke. No. You ever heard there's levels to this shit? You ever heard that before? Because there's levels to reality. You woke? Yeah, you may be one stage of it, but you have many awakenings to go through. Many. Get close to your family. And if you have children, I don't even know what advice to give to y'all, because I don't have children. These so-called times, it's fixed to get very, very real. The reality check for existence. For y'all, it's about to get very, very dark. Probably 20 months dark. The power grid It's on its last limb. AI, somebody in a damn shack can shut this shit off now. Be prepared. Live love. Do not worry about no fucking relationship. Because that shit's just going to distract you. Be aware. I'm out. Peace.